Good morning everyone, and welcome to this new number of Coach Wahid Talk. This video today is a great message addressed to all these students who got the A level, also called baccalaureate, and would like to subscribe into the English department. First of all, I have to congratulate you for your success and welcome into the industry. This video is about the tips that I would like to give you for you to better know how to apprehend your studies and how to plan your studies in order to finish successfully and get a job at the end of your studies. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be right back. The first advice I would like to give you is to make the distinction between the subjects you got the highest degree in secondary school and what you would like to do at the university. Because sometimes we might come across a difference between what we were good in the secondary school and what we truly want to become in the future. Because what you will study at university is what is going to give you food in your future. I just give you my example. I was good at history geography when I was in secondary school, and for my A level I was very good and I got the highest degree in history geography. Just my case. But at university I knew that what I truly want to do is to learn the English language, and that I'm going to be good at it if I start it from the university. So this is my advice to you guys. Know what you truly want to become in the future. The two might be identical. Your highest grade in the secondary school and what you want to become in the future, they might be the same, and if that's the case, it's very good. But if that's not the case, it's up to you to know what you truly want to become internally for you to make a good choice and succeed at your universities. Tips number 2. You have to know, as I said in the first part, what you truly want to become. And from this one, you are going to be in a large number of people. You have friends, you have classmates that you succeeded together with. When you come at the university, some people make the mistakes tending to follow the large number of their friendship. You have to know what your friends want to do and what you truly want to do. Make the difference between both, because it will be so sorry for you to finish your studies following somebody else's dream. Because if some of you guys want to become a doctor and that was not what you truly wanted to become, and just because of a large number you just followed him, at the end of your study you might feel sorry, and that's not good at all. When you succeed to your A-level degree from secondary school, you have a great vision of what university looks like. But once you're in it, you start seeing things differently. You start seeing people differently. And when you come in your classroom, you notice that it's not the same at all. The environment changes. You notice that there are thousands of people chasing for the same dream like you. How would you now start behaving for you not to get lost in the environment? Here is what I would like you to do. First of all, not to get yourself fazed by people. You have to know that you have come. Just imagine that you were the only one in the classroom. Don't get yourself distracted by all the 1,000 people around you. No. You have all come, but you don't all have the same vision. You have to react according to the vision you have come for. And number 2, you have to get yourself friends. Get yourself an environment with people who think the same way you do. You have to know what type of friends that you are getting in, what type of friendship that you are creating around you. Because there are friends who might get you out of your dreams when you get into friendship with them. So what you have to do is to know the type of friends you will have to you would like to have, and know their vision. And as you know that you are now with people who get the same vision like you do, you can now start reacting or talking with people. Don't let yourself distracted also by lecturers. You have to know how to get dressed. Don't let yourself attracted by people. From the very first days, you have to be simple in your dressing. Don't let yourself attracted by people. Don't let yourself attracted by a lot of people, by many friends at the same time from the very beginning. No. Just be like somebody who has come uniquely. You're going to be unique. You isolate yourself from the crowds, and now you start studying people one by one, and now with them you can try to create now what I call a future plan for your studies. The next advice is for you to know what you want to become just before you get subscribed. Because when you come into university like this, you see there's a lot of things that they tell you to study, like more than 20 subjects that you're called to work in and to be good at. When you come, you have to know what you want to become with what you are studying, because there are many options at the end of your study, and it's up to you to know what you want to become. You subscribe into English department, for example, and in the future you have to know if by coming into the English department you want to become a translator, an international communicator, or a teacher, or anything you would like to become. You have to know from the very first day. And now that you know this, you start now giving yourself steps that you should follow in order to achieve that goal and be sure that at the end you get the best of result that you have been looking for. That's what is going to make you different. For example, if you would like to become a teacher. First of all, from the very first day, throughout the subjects that you are studying, you have to identify one of your lecturers, the one who maybe is teaching you didactics. You start asking him questions, start asking him everything that you think is going to be important for you in order to achieve your goal. The next tip for you is to plan your studies. When you come into a new school, things get different, but the gag is when you plan your studies, you never get yourself faced or you never get yourself surprised by anything. What you have to do from the very first day, after you have chosen what you would like to become in the future, you start making a lot of researches. You already beat your environment. You have a good environment. You make a lot of researches, because researches are what you truly need to be good. And also you have to be curious. You have to ask a lot of questions. Get yourself friends from the same dream you have, but who are in the bigger level than you. Like you in first year, you get friends who are in the same domain, like the one you would like to become in the future. In second year or in third year, you ask them a lot of questions for them to get you informed when you will be coming to the next levels, for you not to be surprised for some things. Next advice I have to give you is that when you come at the university and from the beginning you did not have any plan, you tended to follow a lecturer. Your final choice of your option depends on the lecturer that seduced you the most. So you have now to be very attentive to the kind of lecturer you are following, and also know what you are truly looking for according to the lecturer you are following. I just give you an example. For example, when I came into the university, I did not have any plan at the beginning like this. So I followed a lecturer whose performance, whose way of giving courses, and whose attitude seduced me, and I followed him now to get the result I'm looking for, and I truly made it. So for those who did not have a vision when they came into the university from the first day, you can follow a given lecturer and be sure that you're going to get the result that you're looking for, and also make your future bright. Now let's talk about the fact that you are studying a language, not science. So at school, your lecturers only give you notions. They give you materials you need to speak the language, but they don't truly make you speak the language. What you have to do to be different from the others is to make a lot of researches. I'll just give you an example. We just suppose that the lecturers are just giving you like 40% of what you need to truly speak the language. The remaining 60% one, you are the one who should make a lot of researches by watching videos, listening to music, making a lot of researches through your documents and what you are going to read. Now, like, there are people like Steve Harvey, like Will Smith, Wesley Snipes, Chris Brown, a lot of speakers that you can be watching and get accent and also get your fluency when you are following them, because through notions I'm not sure that you're going to get a fluency like this. You just get notions you need to be fluent, but if you want to be fluent, you have to interpret, you have to practice spoken words by watching native speakers. The next step is that you have to be unique. You know, when you come into the university, you are thousands of people chasing for the same dream. What makes you different is what you know that somebody else does not know. What is it that you have as goal that the others don't have? And what is it that you know that the others don't have? You have to be unique in everything you do. Your marks, your graduation, your knowledge, your speaking, your way of reacting according to given topics, and the way also you participate to the courses in your classroom. So you have to be unique in what you are doing and make sure that you have something that nobody else does in your promotion in order to be the best. Because when you finish your studies, you all have to now look for a job or go applying for this or that in the environment. Who is going to get the opportunity is the one that gets something that the others don't. So you try to make yourself unique in everything you do, so that at the end of your studies you're going to get the best of luck and get your shot. The last step of this pieces of advice video is that for those who would like to have an accent, I would like to tell you that from the beginning you're the one who should build your own accent. For those who have the means, who have the opportunity to travel, go abroad in an English-speaking country to better learn the language, it is good for them. But for those who do not have the means, you did not lose anything. You can still build your own environment and make sure that you get your accent before the end of your training. I did not go abroad before I speak the little English I'm speaking now. So you can build up your own English, like, for example, you make it happen by following a given speaker, somebody you consider. It can be Will Smith, it can be Wesley Snipes, it can be Steve Harvey, somebody you like. You follow him, you try to speak exactly like this person, and at the end, when you acquire his accent, you cannot build your own accent and make sure that when you're speaking, you sound native. Thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you, and I hope that this video has been helpful for you guys. Thank you very much and goodbye.